Today, we are investigating the curious case of Laura Jensen, a 32-year-old human trafficking victim escaping her abuser for the first time, all caught on camera. Viewer discretion is advised.
Not allowed at home during the daytime.
Here we can see Laura describing the inhumane and despicable conditions her captors had her in for months, whilst her trafficker approaches from behind to stop the truth from getting out.
My parents sent me out in the day.
You alright? What are you doing?
Just doing
Where's Joanna?
Interview. Joanna? She's hanging out. She's around here somewhere.
Now, this is expanded on later in the video, but this victim is suffering from schizophrenia, and the trafficker has used that to his advantage by planting the idea of a Joanna figure in her mind who is always watching her. It may not be obvious on the surface, but right now, he is subtly manipulating her to stop running away and go back with him by taking advantage of her illness.
Take care of her, alright?
Okay.
You understand?
I love Joanna.
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 Move the letter.
What's up? How are you doing?
Give me your hand.
You can see clearly the victim is in extreme distress. Him bringing up Joanna has already made her almost become compliant to his commands, possibly due to past abuse. However, she stays strong, fights through it, and continues to come out.
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Thankfully, Laura was able to be taken to a hospital for proper treatment after this, as her trafficker was unable to force her away from freedom while in public and on camera.
Okay, so this is a little PSA for you ladies out there.
This is Johnson, a 28-year-old human trafficking investigator with 6 years of experience in the field, explaining the evil tactics traffickers will use to prey on women.
If you see anything on the ground like this that's really too good to be true, this money, don't touch it, don't grab it. As you can see here, there's a substance that's around.
This substance, polyethylene terephthalate, or PA12 as we call it back in the lab, is a common trick we find at these lure sites. If you ever see money, papers, cards, a wallet, or any goods on the ground on the street, it's important to take a close look before interacting with the item.
This bill. So what I want to do is I want to open up this bill. I don't want to touch it with my hands, so I'm going to use my foot to open this up. So you can be in a public place, even like I'm here with my fiance at Walmart.
Small aside, but your fiance is fucking beautiful, by the way, Johnson.
And she saw this bill, and I told her immediately, don't touch it. And I'm going to see if I can open this up for you. So try to get it open.
This double foot technique is what we in the business like to call the ballerina's parting. If you're going to attempt this delicate maneuver, it's important to be as careful and precise as possible to avoid spreading the substance further.
Oh, you see, there's more stuff that just came out of it here. Let me zoom in.
Johnson, I love you, buddy, but that was an extremely reckless and careless attempt to part the item. If he wasn't a special agent privy to the inner workings of this criminal underworld, he would be in grave danger right now, which is why I do not recommend any civilian try this themselves.
So if I open this up, oh, you see all that stuff inside this bill? So whoever put this here obviously thought that my girlfriend's by herself, and luckily I was here, but they target people that are by themselves, and they try and drug you and using things like the bills to trap you. So be careful out there.
Yes. Listen to Johnson. If he weren't 6'4" with a sizable build and amazing reflexes, there would be about 5 guys all rushing him right now. These criminals do recognize an investigator when they see one. However, so Johnson and I are safe. Please do not attempt to replicate anything you've seen here and avoid planted traps like these at all costs.
Not allowed at home during the daytime.